How this simple Stoic practice transformed my productivity overnight. I remember the moment vividly, as if the universe itself had pressed pause on all the chaos that filled my life, granting me a clear, undistorted view of what truly mattered. In that fleeting yet eternal instant, I realized that the key to unlocking my potential was not hidden in some complex secret or futuristic gadget, but rather in a simple, ancient practice drawn from the wellspring of Stoic wisdom. It was as if the morning light had revealed the truth, that by embracing a disciplined mind and cultivating inner strength, we can rise above the turbulence of everyday life and achieve a level of productivity that once seemed unattainable. I want you to join me on this journey of discovery, to learn how a single, transformative habit allowed me to transcend self-doubt and distractions, and to harness a power that has its roots in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. I began my day, as many of you might, with the clamor of modern life, the incessant notifications, the never-ending emails, and the overwhelming pull of digital distractions that threaten to rob us of our focus. But in the midst of this modern chaos, I made a decision that would forever alter the course of my existence. I turned to a Stoic practice known as premeditatio malorum, a time-honored method of mentally preparing oneself for life's inevitable challenges. In the stillness of the early morning, before the world awoke in its frenzy, I sat in silence and contemplated the potential obstacles and adversities that lay ahead. I allowed my mind to wander through the possible hardships, not to dwell in negativity, but to build a shield of resilience and clarity that would guide me through the day. I asked myself, what is truly in my control, and what is not? And in that question, I found the liberating truth that our inner world is sovereign. This realization was nothing short of a revelation, and as I practiced this simple exercise day after day, I noticed a remarkable shift in my focus, my energy, and ultimately, my productivity. There was a moment, almost as if it were orchestrated by fate, when I was overwhelmed by a sense of purposelessness. I had spent years chasing after goals that seemed to evaporate as soon as I achieved them, leaving behind a residue of emptiness and frustration. It was in this dark hour that I decided to radically change my approach to life by embracing the core tenets of Stoicism. I began to see that by accepting the impermanence of external circumstances and by anchoring my attention to what lay within my control, I could reclaim my inner power. I realized that the obstacles we face are not curses, but opportunities for growth. Every setback is a lesson wrapped in adversity. With this understanding, I developed a morning ritual that involved not only premeditatio malorum but also a period of reflective journaling, where I would write down my intentions for the day and acknowledge the fleeting nature of both joy and sorrow. This dual practice, combining reflection with proactive planning, became the cornerstone of my transformation. I invite you to pause for a moment and reflect. Have you ever experienced the clarity that comes from sitting quietly with your thoughts, questioning your fears, and embracing the unknown? We often underestimate the power of introspection in a world that constantly demands our attention. Yet it is precisely through this internal dialogue that we unlock our true potential. As I embarked on this journey, I felt as if I were shedding the weight of unnecessary concerns and stepping into a realm where each moment was charged with purpose and clarity. The practice was simple, yet its impact was profound. I realized that by confronting my own mortality and the transient nature of life, I could let go of the need to control everything. Instead, I focused on the actions I could take, the habits I could form, and the mindset I could cultivate. This was not about resigning oneself to fate but about empowering oneself with the realization that true strength comes from within. I vividly recall a day when the transformation was almost palpable. It was early morning, and as the first rays of sunlight streamed through my window, I sat quietly, heart pounding with anticipation. I closed my eyes and envisioned the day ahead, embracing the inevitable challenges and triumphs with an unyielding spirit. In that moment, I felt a surge of energy and clarity that washed over me like a tidal wave. The weight of past failures and future anxieties dissipated, replaced by an unwavering resolve to face whatever came my way. I could almost hear the ancient Stoics whispering in the recesses of my mind, urging me to seize the day and to mold my destiny with every deliberate action. And so, with a renewed sense of determination, I embarked on my day, ready to conquer tasks, overcome obstacles, and celebrate even the smallest victories with a profound sense of gratitude. Throughout the day, as I encountered moments of unexpected difficulty and triumph, I maintained a steady rhythm, a cadence of mindfulness and purposeful action. Every time a distraction threatened to derail my focus, I recalled the wisdom of Stoicism and the practice that had transformed my productivity overnight. I began to see challenges not as barriers, but as stepping stones on the path to personal growth. I realized that true productivity is not merely about crossing items off a to-do list, but about engaging fully with the present moment and acting in accordance with our highest values. In this way, every task became an opportunity to exercise discipline and to cultivate inner strength. Whether I was dealing with a minor inconvenience or a major setback, I approached each situation with the same calm determination that had become my trademark. And as the hours passed, I could feel a tangible shift, a deep-seated transformation that elevated my entire outlook on life. As we journey together through this narrative, I challenge you to consider the essence of Stoic philosophy and its relevance in our modern world. Have you ever wondered why some individuals seem to thrive in the face of adversity while others crumble under pressure? The answer, I believe, lies in the timeless wisdom of the Stoics, who taught us that the true measure of our strength is not in how we avoid challenges, but in how we confront them with grace and fortitude. When you embrace a Stoic mindset, you begin to see that external events hold no intrinsic power over you. Rather, it is your own interpretation of these events that determines your state of mind. This simple yet profound shift in perspective can have a ripple effect, influencing every aspect of your life, from your relationships and career to your overall sense of well-being. I know that many of you may be skeptical. You might ask, how can an ancient practice, rooted in philosophies that are thousands of years old, possibly have any bearing on the fast-paced demands of our modern lives? My answer is simple. The challenges we face, though they may take different forms, are fundamentally the same across the ages. The struggle to find meaning, to navigate uncertainty, and to overcome adversity is universal. In embracing Stoic principles, we tap into a reservoir of wisdom that has been refined over centuries. A wisdom that speaks to the core of what it means to be human. I encourage you to explore this ancient tradition further, perhaps by reading texts such as Meditations by Marcus Aurelius or Letters from a Stoic by Seneca, and to discover for yourself the transformative power of a disciplined mind. As the day unfolded, I noticed that my interactions with others were imbued with a newfound sense of calm and empathy. I began to realize that my improved productivity was not solely the result of better time management or a more efficient routine, but also a deeper understanding of my own nature. I saw that when I approached life with a spirit of acceptance and gratitude, every moment became an opportunity for growth. This realization was liberating. I no longer felt burdened by the weight of expectations or the constant pressure to perform at a superhuman level. Instead, I embraced each challenge as a chance to exercise my inner strength and to reaffirm my commitment to living a virtuous life. I began to understand that true productivity is as much about inner alignment as it is about external achievements. This synthesis of ancient wisdom and modern practice created a harmonious balance that allowed me to navigate the complexities of life with ease. There were times during the day when I found myself questioning the very nature of success and happiness. I asked myself, what is it that we truly desire? In the midst of a hectic schedule and mounting responsibilities, it is all too easy to lose sight of what is most important. I realized that the relentless pursuit of external rewards, be it wealth, status, or fleeting recognition, often leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. Instead, I discovered that by turning inward and cultivating a sense of inner peace, we can achieve a level of contentment that transcends the superficial trappings of modern success. It is this inner sanctuary, built on the foundation of Stoic principles, that has the power to sustain us through even the darkest of times. And so, as I continued to immerse myself in the practice of mindful reflection, I began to see that the path to true productivity is paved not with shortcuts or quick fixes, but with a commitment to living authentically and with purpose. I want you to imagine for a moment a world where every challenge is met with calm determination, where every setback is seen as a lesson, and where every day is an opportunity to grow. Picture yourself waking up with a sense of purpose, ready to tackle the day with unwavering resolve. This is the world that Stoicism offers, a world where we are not at the mercy of our circumstances, but masters of our destiny. I have experienced this shift firsthand, and I can attest that the benefits are nothing short of extraordinary. My mornings are now filled with quiet moments of reflection, my days are structured with intention, and my nights bring a profound sense of peace. It is as if the chaos of modern life has been tamed by a deep, abiding sense of order and clarity. I challenge you to ask yourself, what would my life look like if I were to embrace this practice fully? The answer may surprise you, for within you lies a wellspring of strength and resilience waiting to be awakened. As the day drew to a close, I found myself reflecting on the journey I had undertaken, a journey that began with a simple act of mindfulness and culminated in a transformation that touched every facet of my life. I recalled the moments of doubt, the times when the allure of old habits threatened to pull me back into the vortex of distraction. And I marveled at how each obstacle had ultimately served as a stepping stone towards greater clarity and purpose. I realized that productivity, in its truest form, is not measured by the quantity of tasks completed, but by the quality of our engagement with the world around us. It is about waking up each day with a sense of gratitude and a willingness to face life head-on, knowing that every moment is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become more fully alive. Throughout this journey, I have come to understand that the power of Stoicism lies not in its ability to shield us from life's storms, but in its capacity to help us navigate them with grace and fortitude. When we accept that pain and adversity are inevitable, we are freed from the paralyzing grip of fear and can instead focus on what truly matters: our own growth, our own well-being, and our own ability to make a positive impact on the world. I have learned that by embracing the impermanence of life and recognizing the fleeting nature of both joy and sorrow, we can liberate ourselves from the cycle of attachment and expectation. This liberation is the essence of true productivity, for it allows us to act with a clear mind and an open heart, unburdened by the weight of unnecessary worries. I recall one particularly intense moment, a day when everything seemed to go wrong. When every plan I had meticulously laid out crumbled before my eyes. In the midst of this turmoil, I found myself standing at the edge of despair, questioning the very foundations of my existence. And then, in that moment of utter vulnerability, I remembered the teachings of Stoicism. I closed my eyes and took a deep, deliberate breath, reminding myself that the only thing within my control was my response to the situation. It was in that instant that I felt a profound shift, an inner calm that washed away the chaos and replaced it with a steady, unwavering resolve. I understood that adversity was not something to be feared, but rather embraced as an essential part of the human experience. This realization became my anchor, grounding me in the midst of uncertainty and propelling me forward with a renewed sense of determination. I want you to know that in your darkest moments, when the weight of the world seems too heavy to bear, there is a power within you that can help you rise above it all. All it takes is a willingness to look inward, to embrace the wisdom of the past, and to trust in your own resilience. I often think about the interconnectedness of our lives, the way in which our struggles and triumphs, our moments of doubt and our bursts of inspiration, are all woven together into the tapestry of our existence. This simple Stoic practice has not only transformed my productivity, but it has also deepened my appreciation for the beauty of life itself. I have come to see that every experience, whether joyful or painful, carries with it a lesson that can propel us towards greater self-awareness and fulfillment. We are all on a journey of discovery, and it is through the lens of Stoic philosophy that we can begin to see the world with new eyes. Have you ever wondered how different your life might be if you were to approach each day with the same mindful awareness and unwavering focus that I now possess? I invite you to take a step back, to consider the possibility that the secret to true productivity lies not in the relentless pursuit of external goals, but in the quiet, steadfast practice of self-reflection and inner discipline. In the quiet moments of the evening, as I sit alone with my thoughts and review the day's events, I feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the journey I have embarked upon. I see now that the challenges I once perceived as insurmountable were, in fact, opportunities for growth and self-improvement. The simple act of embracing a Stoic practice has allowed me to see the world in a new light, to understand that the obstacles we face are not burdens, but blessings in disguise. This realization fills me with a profound sense of hope and excitement for the future, as I know that each new day brings with it the potential for transformation and renewal. I want to leave you with a powerful reminder. The path to true productivity is not paved with endless tasks or the constant chase for success, but with the willingness to cultivate a resilient spirit and an open heart. It is about recognizing that the only true measure of our worth lies in our ability to overcome adversity, to learn from our experiences, and to remain steadfast in the pursuit of a life well lived. Every moment offers a chance to align our actions with our values, to turn obstacles into stepping stones, and to embrace the wisdom that has been passed down through the ages. I challenge you, as I once challenged myself, to adopt this simple Stoic practice and to allow it to transform your life just as it transformed mine. As we continue to navigate the intricate maze of modern existence, it is crucial to remember that the ancient wisdom of Stoicism is not a relic of the past, but a living, breathing guide that can illuminate our way forward. Whether you are struggling with the pressures of work, the complexities of relationships, or the internal battle against self-doubt, know that you are not alone. I have walked that path, and I stand here today as a testament to the transformative power of a disciplined mind and a resilient spirit. In our shared pursuit of productivity and inner peace, we are bound together by the common thread of our human experience. We are all seekers of truth, all warriors against the chaos of the external world, and all capable of achieving greatness when we harness the power of Stoic philosophy. I remember the moment when everything shifted, a moment of clarity that struck me like a bolt of lightning in a darkened sky. It was then that I realized the true beauty of life lies not in the absence of hardship, but in the way we respond to it. With every challenge that arises, we are given the opportunity to redefine our limits, to expand our horizons, and to tap into a reservoir of strength that we never knew existed. This simple Stoic practice of mindful reflection and acceptance has become the bedrock of my daily routine, infusing every action with purpose and intention. And as I share my story with you, I hope that you, too, will be inspired to embark on your own journey of self-discovery, a journey that leads to a life marked by focus, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Now, as I wrap up this tale of transformation, I leave you with one final question. What legacy do you want to create with the time you have been given? Is it a legacy defined by fleeting successes and momentary triumphs, or one built on the solid foundation of inner strength and timeless wisdom? I urge you to reflect on this as you move forward, to consider the possibility that the key to unlocking your true potential has been within you all along. Let the lessons of Stoicism guide you as you take control of your destiny. And may you find in each day the courage to face life's challenges with grace, humility, and an unshakable spirit. In the end, the transformation I experienced was not a sudden miracle or the result of some grandiose event, but rather the cumulative effect of small, deliberate changes, a shift in perspective that allowed me to see the world as it truly is. The simple Stoic practice that I embraced became a beacon of light in a sea of distractions, guiding me towards a life of clarity, purpose, and unparalleled productivity. As you stand at the crossroads of your own life, I invite you to take that step towards self-mastery, to harness the wisdom of the ages, and to transform your challenges into triumphs. Remember, you have within you the power to change your life, to rewrite your story, and to create a legacy that will stand the test of time. I want you to know that every moment you invest in understanding yourself and embracing the principles of Stoicism is a moment that brings you closer to the person you aspire to be. Whether you choose to begin with a simple daily ritual of reflection or dive deep into the writings of the ancient philosophers, know that this journey is uniquely yours, and every step you take is a testament to your inner strength. As we continue to evolve in this ever-changing world, let us hold fast to the belief that true productivity is not measured solely by our achievements, but by the quality of our character and the depth of our commitment to living authentically. There is an undeniable power in the union of ancient wisdom and modern ambition, a power that can propel us forward even when the odds seem insurmountable. I stand before you, not as a perfect exemplar of success, but as someone who has learned to navigate the trials of life with a steady heart and a clear mind. Every challenge I have encountered has served as a lesson. every setback a stepping stone towards a greater understanding of my own capabilities. And now, as I reflect on the journey that brought me to this point, I am filled with a sense of awe and gratitude for the simple Stoic practice that transformed my productivity overnight. I encourage you to take a leap of faith, to explore the depths of your own mind, and to discover the transformative power that lies within you. In sharing my story, I have woven together the threads of ancient Stoic philosophy and the relentless drive of modern life, creating a tapestry of experience that is as rich in insight as it is in inspiration. I have shown you that the path to lasting productivity is not paved with shortcuts or empty promises, but with a commitment to self-reflection, mindfulness, and the pursuit of virtue. As you journey forward, remember that the challenges you face are not obstacles to be feared, but opportunities to cultivate resilience and wisdom. Embrace each day with an open heart and a determined spirit, and you will find that the wisdom of Stoicism can illuminate even the darkest corners of your life. So here we are, at the close of this transformative narrative, a story of struggle, discovery, and ultimate triumph. I hope that as you listen, you feel the stirring of possibility within your soul, the whisper of ancient truths that call you to rise above mediocrity and embrace your full potential. This is not merely a tale of improved productivity, but a celebration of the human spirit, a reminder that within each of us lies the capacity to overcome, to transform, and to create a life filled with meaning and purpose. Let the timeless lessons of Stoicism guide you as you navigate the complexities of modern existence. And may you always find solace in the knowledge that true strength comes from within. As we part ways for now, I leave you with a final thought. Every moment is a chance to reinvent yourself, to challenge the status quo, and to become a beacon of inspiration for those around you. When you combine the ancient art of Stoic reflection with the vibrant energy of today's world, you unlock a synergy that can propel you to unimaginable heights. I have witnessed firsthand the incredible transformation that can occur when we allow ourselves to be guided by principles that have endured the test of time. And I am convinced that you, too, can harness this power to revolutionize your life, to conquer your fears, and to achieve a level of productivity that will leave you in awe of your own potential. Now, as you set out to explore the boundless possibilities that lie ahead, remember that every step you take in the spirit of Stoicism is a step toward a more focused, resilient, and fulfilled life. Let the wisdom of the ancients be your compass, and trust that with each sunrise, you have the opportunity to transform your world. I stand with you in this shared journey, inspired by the knowledge that together, we can overcome any obstacle and forge a future defined by inner strength, clarity, and unwavering purpose. Embrace the challenge, seize the day, and let this simple Stoic practice be the catalyst that transforms your productivity and your life overnight.